Cornucopias is a cutting-edge open-world MMO set in a world where humanity has ascended from the Earth's surface and created a breathtaking new world in the sky. This fantastical realm is a system of floating islands carved from the land we once called home, now encased in radically advanced dome-shaped structures suspended high above the clouds. Each one is a futuristic marvel with its own unique environment, identity, and thriving communities. It is within these domes the epic journey begins. Here, players take control of their own personal avatar, which gives them the freedom to choose their destiny. Be immersed in vast landscapes, explore vibrant settlements, and engage in a myriad of activities such as crafting, commerce, combat, racing, and more. Welcome to a world where the sky is no longer the limit.
Hey everybody, welcome to Copi Cafe, episode 103. Wow, Rob, Greg here, Josh Jones, and we're just here to share with you what's happening in Cornucopias. And we're so thankful for you guys, our community, especially those that are hanging out in the depths of the cycle here that are, it's been a challenging time for the crypto industry, and a lot of you guys are still engaged with us and having fun. So we're really grateful for you guys just staying involved in what we're doing. So a quick thank you to all of you. Rob, before we go any further, what are you drinking today? You know what? I'm going to tell you what I'm drinking before you ask me. Ooh, change up. Cornucopias water. I'm drinking water from Solace 1.
What does that even mean? How did you acquire that?
I'm just being ridiculous. I have a Athletic Brew Run Wild.
Oh, you had me on the edge of my seat then. Thought I'd missed out on something.
One of these days. What does that even mean?
Double strength orange in a Carlsberg glass.
What is double strength orange? Does that mean 2 shots of vodka, or does it mean extra orange?
No, it's just, dilute orange that just happens to be double strength, so you use half as much.
Got it. That's
when
like
you
my
forget
coffee
it's double strength
that I sometimes do. It's a concentrate. Yeah, you got to dilute it. All right, well, cool. So coming up on this Copi Cafe, we got some good stuff for you. We're going to talk about the upcoming sale, a little nodes update. We've got some gameplay footage, Rob and I running around Solace 1. Got a few questions and then a leak as always. So why don't we just go ahead and kick it off? So the sale, we have, we've talked about this before, but we've really needed to start moving in a direction that gaming and mainstream gamers expect, which is where there's a store, where there's a variety of assets you can buy in the store. And so we're aiming to start moving in that direction with the next sale. And as you guys all know, the place that we're at in terms of building a game, we're in early stages where we can, thankfully, we can give utility to some of these assets as well in the store right now, which is awesome. But yeah, we're in a very early stage. And so with this sale, it's kind of an experiment to see what happens when we put multiple items up for sale in the store and see how that turns out. What comes of that? How exciting is that, et cetera. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And we have a leak later in this episode that will mention some of what's coming, or we'll show you a little bit of what's coming. But to tell you a little bit more about it, we've got a vehicle for sale. The F9 is going to be for sale. There's going to be a bubble jet for sale as well. The S-Class on
S-Class
Cardano
vehicles.
Yeah, and I think that was semi-leaked in our Discord channel recently. So that'll be for sale. And most excited, by the way, the Jester is never going to be for sale. That's going to be a vehicle that you earn So you may see that in some of these images, but it's not going to be for sale. But the F9R and the Bubble Jet S-Class are. So that's exciting. And then the most exciting one of all that'll be for sale, well, I don't know, it's debatable, but the Jetpack. So we have a Jetpack. Yeah, that's a big leak. The Jetpack is. We've heard your feedback. You guys are giving us feedback.
It was a jetpack.
Huh?
People guessed it was a jetpack from the image.
Yeah. Okay. Wow. Good job, guys.
And a lot of the community
that was
jetpacks.
That was very ambiguous. It was kind of dark and meant to be curious, as incite curiosity. So interestingly enough, we've heard your feedback. We are building a jetpack and we are selling a jetpack, and you will be able to travel around. Part of this is the utility of being able to get around the land faster and travel and explore faster and all of that good stuff within Cornucopias. I mean, you might be able to run from a bear as well if you hit that button real quick and get out of danger. So it's pretty exciting.
Yeah, I think it's important gameplay. I'd also, just for a bit of fun, before we get to the end of the episode, you can kind of have a guess in your head what manufacturer is creating that jetpack. Just for a bit of fun. You've got about 10, 15, 20 minutes to have a think.
That's great. That's great. And so next up, premium outfit. So there's going to be a premium outfit for sale as well. And there's one other, maybe an NFT. We have one other item that's going to be very unique that we haven't done anything like this before, which I'm excited to announce, but we don't have enough of the details laid out for that yet. So we'll let you know when we do. But yeah, that's
announcement about it. For nothing.
Huh?
You just announced nothing there.
Yes, exactly. Well, there's another item. That's funny. How many times have we done this before, Rob? Come on. That there's another item for sale, but we're not telling you what it is yet. We've done that plenty with many ideas. Hey, we've got something coming up. I can't wait to tell you about it. We're really excited about it, but we can't tell you anything about it. We've done that freaking 50 times at Copi Cafe.
I mean, the answer will be when. No, the question will be when. The answer will be soon.
Well, yeah, definitely soon. Exactly.
I can't think what it is. But I think what we should say is when we talk about, having vehicles for sale, remember there's always the free vehicles in game. We do have the premium vehicles for sale. And like you've just said, we will also have vehicles that you can only get through progressing through the game. So the Jester will never be for sale. You'll have to progress through that. So
I'm glad you brought that up again, because Matt wanted us to mention that you will be able to earn the Jester, and I believe in some of the next an upcoming tournament at some point here in the future, you'll be able to earn.
And it will be an NFT. I mean, there's a leak in itself, what you've just said. But it will be an NFT, a very exclusive, very limited NFT.
Yeah. That is apparently very, very powerful and fast.
Oh, yeah.
And you're going to have to be good at racing.
The Jester is the X class. We've not seen an X class vehicle before.
You know what? Since we're on the topic of racing, there's another little semi-leak.
Yeah.
Should we mention the track?
This would be a very colorful leak.
The purple track has been produced. It is. I have not seen it yet. Have you seen it?
I downloaded a build with it in, but I haven't had a chance to test it yet. So yeah, it is from today, Wednesday. QA will be testing it, so I'll be testing it probably tonight or tomorrow. Yeah,
and I think from David's description of it, sounds very excited. I think this is David's favorite track at this point.
Yeah, it sits in between the easy and the hard track, so it's medium. And what I do know about it was inspired by the Nürburgring. So they took the Nürburgring. They had a good look at it. So it's it started off as kind of that idea of fast and then corners and then we
A real
tweaked
track,
it. Yeah, we tweaked it. We added a few fantasy loops in there and all that kind of stuff. So if you like that track, then it's definitely inspired by it.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's going to be fun. I can't wait to race on a new track. So lots of fun stuff coming up with the sale. I guess we can move into new territory now, the nodes. So I think we were going to talk a little bit about a nodes update. And the thing that I'm most excited about is that we're finally at the stage this week where testing not only is occurring of the purple track, but we're going to be testing this week utilizing the nodes for their original purpose, which was serving our game download file. So we're testing the reality of what we've built. And I think it's a cool stage to be at. It means some real demos coming soon.
Yeah, and we also did some analysis actually of what it costs us to actually from AWS. And that was actually a little bit of a shock. So per person, assuming that you only download it once, it's costing us on average about $2.70.
$2 to $3 per person per download.
Yeah.
So if we did a build every single month and we had 10,000 people, that's $30K.
Yeah.
So there's big costs there coming up for us. We're not doing a build a month because that pace is just too ridiculous. But it is something that we are well aware of, and it definitely creates a beautiful use case for the nodes. So I'm real excited to get that going.
It just shows, the power of what this node system will do for us. Not only will it, for a lot of people, speed up the downloads, it'll also get the downloads closer to where they are. But for us internally, there's huge cost savings. And now that we actually have an idea of some of those cost savings, you can calculate, as the more you grow, that doesn't necessarily mean you're going to do better. It means it's going to actually cost us more to serve it. But with the nodes, that cost is now offset, which is, absolute perfect use case for the nodes.
And it won't spare us from. Amazon's been great to us, by the way. Amazon Web Services, they've been great. They've been a wonderful working partner and will remain so in terms of servers and things that we need with Amazon. This is just one area that we were able to save and involve you guys, our community. So overall, it's a win-win. Okay, so next up, did you have anything else on nodes?
Well, I was just going to say no, just because in terms of Amazon, gaming is a special use case because you don't normally download, say, 30 gig a month for an individual. And for games, you're doing that, like you say, for 10,000 individuals. So it is a special use case when it comes to downloading modern games that you wouldn't really download that amount of data for most services with Amazon.
Okay. Yep. Agreed. So the next section, and after feedback from an advisor too, we've been wanting to get more gameplay video out there, especially on Copi Cafe. And after all, what is this all about? So Rob and I decided to get in together and run around Solace for a bit. So we've got a little clip from Solace 1 where we're talking through that. Let's just go ahead and bring that up, and then we'll finish off with questions and a leak. Beautiful time of day to enter Toledo Resort and head over to Solace. Next arrival, 1 minute. Oh, here it is, Rob. You coming?
Yep, Toledo. The transport comes early.
I'll come over here so you can get a good view for them. Oh,
I'll chill here. Got a nice view out my window.
okay.
I need some sunglasses.
Staring at the sun. on our way to the Cloud Gate.
Early start.
You know, this is reminding me of when we first launched Toledo Resort, and you and I would run around talking about the features and etc. when nobody had access yet.
Yeah. That amazing water in Glimpse of Solace. A very quick loading screen. Nice, I've got a perfect view of Solace outside my window. Solace 2, I think. Right, let's get out to the right here.
Now we gotta head over to. You want to go to Solace 2?
Okay, so it's Solace 2 straight ahead. Solace 3 to the right. Solace 1's on the left. Okay. Let's go Solace 1. Right, there we go. Off we go. Boom. You have to get out quick if you get stuck in there.
Thank you for the heads up.
Where do you want to go?
Rocky Rapids, I haven't been there. How about that?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Let's go up from the belly of Solace 1. So this reminds me of, you know, being like a football stadium when you come up and then suddenly, boom, everything's open in front of you.
Yeah.
So 806. So all the Solaces are slightly different. There's 3 of them. 1, 2. They're all 8 kilometers by 8 kilometers, all hand built. But the geography of them is different. They're not a copy and paste. Is there any land plots here? There's a land plot here immediately. Got a land plot tool. Let's bring up the map, see where we are. We're on the left of the map.
Looks like there's some properties here as well. Just ran the land scanner. So imagine, you know, you're in this beautiful environment. You've selected your land. You've built your property, whatever that may be, whether you're building a house and a farm, or you're going to build a factory of some sort. And you're participating in the in-game economy here, where you go around and you gather resources from the land. You might have to fight quantum animals. You are going mining and fishing and all the things you could do on a beautiful property like this.
Rocky Rapids.
Which way are you headed?
I'm just gonna follow you. Are you following the trail?
I'm just running, man.
The running man.
I don't know where I'm headed.
To start running.
Yeah.
Okay, let's have a look at the map. Let's see where we are. Should we head towards the
Look at the sun, man. Look where the sun is now.
I'm gonna head towards that water range to the south of us. That big open water range. Can you see that?
Where are we trying to get to?
That big body of water.
Yeah.
Whoa, how are you? You're faster than me. Look at that. You're doing well. What's this cheat you've got? What are those boots you've got on? They're running shoes.
I didn't think we had variable speeds yet.
I've put mine in auto run mode. Maybe I haven't cranked it up enough. Are you pressing the button on the controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got mine in auto run mode.
All right. Then we were headed in the same direction. Oh, there's another waterfall. Wow.
You found 2. Yeah, there's the small one and a large one. Unless you found another one completely.
I think there's 3.
Oh,
Yeah, there's 3.
what a spot. Oh, so many land plots here. Let's see what this one is. This is an epic 22 Rocky Rapids.
Yeah, I just found a couple epics too. some good properties over here. So we're at Rocky Rapids. Is that what this waterfall is?
Yeah. Okay, I can see you on the map. You're coming towards me. If you turn left, you'll see me down the hill. It's good that we can see each other on the map. Where are you?
I'm still looking for you.
Are you pretty close to me? You should be
I'm on a rock formation on the body of water, but are you higher up on the cliffside? You didn't cross the river, so.
Yeah. If you can't see where I am, just look to your right.
There we go. Just look around a little bit. I see it.
Here we go. Okay, let's jump down here. Past these land plots.
Good looking water right there.
What am I in here? I'm in another epic. Yeah, I'm looking.
Look up.
I'm looking
Look
for
up.
crabs.
Look up, Rob.
Oof.
There you are. Hello. You're looking for crabs. Lobster fishing?
Can you get them in the shallows, or do you have to go deeper?
I'm not sure, but let's see.
Find my way back up to you.
Views just keep getting better and better.
Yes, it's ridiculous, especially how UE5 just casually draws it. Just doesn't seem to have a problem. Oh, there you are. Okay, so let's carry on down here. Let's see how far it takes us to get to. So if I bring the map up to the bottom of this, it's almost in the shape of Italy. Maybe I'm remembering it wrong.
Shape of Italy.
It's about 1,000 meters. Let's run 1,000 meters along the shore. So what you can do at any point is you can press the F5 key and you can do a screenshot if you want to share them. Might do that now. There we go.
I don't know if F5 is going to work on my laptop.
Yeah, try it. Can't see why it wouldn't. Right, let's see where we are on the map.
In the future, it could be a little bridge. Could be a little mini property on there. Who knows?
Yeah. Let's go to here because this looks like right. How do we get up there?
Cool little butte right there.
Yeah, I think you'd probably be safe here. I think safe from bears. Like a nice little fishing spot. I think it is. Is it a fishing spot? Yeah, fishing to the left of us. You just need maybe get a boat or swim out here. And then look at that rock formation in the distance. That's really cool. Wonder if you can...
Yeah, that's the butte I was talking about.
All right, yeah. How would you
You're
get
talking about that narrow column-looking rock? That's a butte. Well, it's similar to a butte.
So there'll probably be a couple of ways of getting there in the future. Maybe there'll be a zip line. Maybe we could grapple up there or climb up there. Or maybe not. Who knows?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's continue to our end point down here.
If you look up to that, little pathway through the rock there in the water, that's a similar structure to something I've seen in Cabo, which is in Mexico. Pretty cool. Yeah. 2-hour flight from Texas, and you can boat out to a structure kind of like this. Pretty amazing.
I wonder what boats we would have. I mean, because this looked like a really cool area for. Would it be like a canoe? Would it be a speedboat or just a?
Well, we've shown kayaking in the past. We don't currently have that yet, but
no.
Kayaking is kind of fun because it's a little faster than canoeing. It's lighter and more able to navigate rapids and fun stuff like that.
And this body of water would be great for that because it travels on quite a big distance.
Yeah, I'm seeing some kayak fishing, man.
We're on the other side now. So imagine if you have kayaked or canoed on this side, then if you turn around on this side, we'll climb up that hill in a minute, but do your little scanner. Check this out.
I did the scanner, but I'm just seeing. Oh, I see a mining spot.
Yeah, should we go check it out?
Yeah, definitely curious to see what's in there.
Yeah, mine entrance. So that'll open sometime Q4. But also, if you remember, we came through those archways there on the left, and there was a fishing spot over there. I don't know if that'll pull up. We've got this.
I'm doubtful all the mines will open in Q4. I don't know. I'm curious about that actually, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, I don't know. But
yeah.
What I want to show you here to the left, there's also another fishing spot. So this whole spot here is fishing, mining, and I don't know. Let me pull up the map, see if there's any land plots around here.
I didn't see any.
There's one. It's an interesting one. Let's just go over to here. So there's that mining spot. There's that fishing spot. Up here, there should be some land plots, I think.
Up to the right, yeah. Let's get a little info here. Medium. This is a medium at Rocky Rapids.
Yeah, and if you scan to the right of you, I mean, you've got mining and fishing. Let's have a look where we are on the map. So that's an interesting spot.
Yeah.
Very interesting spot. All right, well, let's conclude it there.
Sounds good. Found some great properties in a short amount of time.
Alrighty. So gameplay footage occurred. Now let's get into the questions. All right, do you want to ask me the questions?
Yep, I can do.
And then you give context if I miss anything?
Yep, so question 1 is from Earthpath. He or she wants to know, will climbing be integrated?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's going to be a while, though. We're a ways off from that. So we've got a lot of plans between now and all of 2025 for adding content and all sorts of gameplay and game loops and really getting our core game loop in place. And so I don't think it's going to be for quite a while, but yes, ideally we would. And I could see why you asked it, because there's a lot of areas where it would benefit quite a bit to get up possibly more quickly or just have a little fun. So that's definitely something we'd love to have at some point.
Yeah, I mean, we've spoken in the past with David about bridges. We've spoke about climbing. We've spoke about jetpacks. Obviously, that'll be nearer. We spoke about maybe grapple hooks. So all kinds of ways to get around this huge world. Yes, nothing is off the table. So, put in the comments other ways that you would like us to traverse these worlds.
Yeah, please do. Additionally, what's the next question?
So this is from VQRDict. He wants to know, will there be a vehicle that can be used within the same zones that can transport resources back and forth from our land plots? If so, can these vehicles be stored?
Yes. So mounts, actually, I forget what David said on this one.
I mean, I know, it's fresh in my head.
Mounts and, well, there's vehicles for transport that have storage space in it, like a bubble jet or whatever, that have storage space in that you could transfer from dome to dome. But
Yeah.
But getting directly to your plot, that's the primary question.
Well, like you say, you'll be able to travel if you've got a vehicle. Instead of using public transport, say from Kalido to Solace, you'll be able to use your NFTs like the bubble jet, and those you will park them in the private hangar, and then you'll be able to transfer some of your inventory through a new cargo terminal that
Okay.
that we're building. I think we should have that. We're working on that, upgrading the inventory system at the moment, and then it'll be able to go from the vehicle to a surface station and or to the land plot. So there'll be some kind of a terminal where you'll be able to access and transfer all these items. So there might be a small in-game currency fee for that, and there'll also be ways of doing that if you don't own NFTs. However, the in-game currency cost, if you don't have an NFT, will probably be slightly a little bit more. So it's all part of the economy. Moving goods around is really important.
Yeah, but mounts as well, right?
Mounts it will be part of that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
ideally, and each mount or each device has different storage capacity.
If you have a mount,
we've got backpacks as well.
Yeah, if you have a mount, some of those will come with additional storage. If you have backpacks, they will increase your storage.
Mm-hmm.
If you have, we're calling things packs. So you'll have certain packs. So there'll be a backpack, there'll be a jetpack. The jetpack itself is kind of like a hybrid backpack. So that will come with storage. So we'll explain and explore more of those as we over the next few weeks.
Sounds good. All right.
Good question.
Final question.
Good revealing question. Yeah. So the final question is from Entry Abs. When will the game be optimized for those with lower spec PCs? I've played many high-end games and have no issues with playing them, but Cornucopias is still out of reach for my graphics card.
Well, the answer to that question is we're constantly optimizing. We're optimizing as we're building assets. We're constantly trying to look at the poly count. We're trying to make sure that the performance is solid. And so this is always kind of ongoing. And for example, one of the current ways is DLSS. And I think Rob mentioned that a few days ago, or a few Copi Cafes ago. He mentioned that we're doing DLSS, which will benefit those with NVIDIA cards. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a 2060 or above.
Yeah. So if you have an NVIDIA 2060 or above, that will have a benefit to you potentially. But yeah, the answer is we're constantly optimizing. Again, we're a very early stage game. It's rare to be this available at this stage. So hopefully we'll get that optimized to your liking as soon as we can.
DLSS is planned for the next build whenever that is. That'll be in Q4, early Q4. So it's October sometime.
Yep, not too far off. And okay, I think that brings us to the leak. You want to throw up the leak image?
So we got a couple of leaks here. We have the final few images from the art book. So we're not showing all of the images, but we've showed most of them. So and then we'll go into two special images at the end. This obviously is Kalido Valley. This was the concept at the time. This was the red track. This one is inside where you wait for the race to start. This is what do we call this area? We call it...
That's the tight turn junkyard part of the red track.
Yeah.
Red track.
Yeah. This is... the first time you go through here is like, whoa.
Dangerous.
And if you've only seen the yellow track, you're expecting more of kind of the same tracks, and when you go off the beat and then on over this is really... It's
making me want to hit the red track here pretty soon because it's been a bit. So
there is a current competition which I think ends today on the Friday on the red track. So this is inside the pavilion. So this is the area that you get to just before you go to racing, where a few of the vehicles are just laid out. It's kind of like a shopping mall kind of area. Then the Jester. This is found in the GTI store, all the way back actually in Toledo Valley Raceway. So we've touched on that. That's not for sale. This is something that you can only earn in game by competing and probably succeeding in various competitions.
I have to get a Jester somehow. I need to work on my skills though.
Yeah. I mean, look at the size of it next to that javelin next to it. So it's a little bit of a beast.
Yeah.
An X class. And then
Yeah.
the F9R. A few people have took this for a test drive already. This will be part of our upcoming sale. This pink one, is this the Mythic?
I think that's the Mythic.
Yeah, very, very nice. So
I'm not certain, but I think it is.
Yeah. This will be inside. This is the T3. Internally of the T3. Now all the 5 different types, so the common, the uncommon, rare, legendary, and mythic, they all have actually slightly different color tones internally. I'm not sure which one this one is, but that's pretty slick inside. And eventually you will be able to have kind of like a first person view inside the vehicles. We don't quite have that at the moment, but that'll come in the future.
Well, we've got the V button that gives you the view where you don't even see the vehicle. That's
right in. Yeah, that puts the camera right on the nose.
It's really close.
But eventually, you'll be able to go in and see the hands and see your bobbleheads.
Right, exactly.
So we have the bubble jet here. Here's the this is the standard bubble jet, not to be confused with the OG custom one. And then just the character creators. So that kind of concludes the art book. We do have one more picture from the art book, which is a little bit of a lore leak, and here we have it. So there's a lot going on with this picture. So this is obviously concept art. Again, this is based on Earth. Remember, everybody's ascended to the sky, but actually in the lore of Cornucopias, some people have been left behind, and we call those people the Terra, Terra, and their story will unfold
pretty soon.
Pretty soon. Yeah, we have a deep lore behind these guys.
Yep, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be really good. Okay, so that brings us up to our leak image.
A leak of a leak of a leak. Yeah, the final big leak.
The Jetpack, the 0G.
Zero G, that was the answer I posed earlier.
Yep. Good job. Good question.
Here is the Jetpack. There'll be different types of jetpacks.
Quick. This is a WIP, work in progress. Go ahead.
Yes. Yeah, this is the work in progress. It's not finalized yet. There'll be a number of these. They'll come in different shapes. Some of them will have different traits than others. I'm not sure what those are at the moment, but they're really cool. Like I say, some of them will have storage. Some of them might have more fuel. Some of them might go faster. I don't know, but there'll be
some of
lots
them
of
can fly
types.
Longer before they run out of fuel. Some of them can,
Yeah.
Exactly.
This is the JP 1100. I do believe there's an 1100S, and maybe a leak of a leak of another leak is 0G is probably not going to be the only manufacturer of jetpacks. I think when some of the
highly
other manufacturers,
unlikely that you only have one manufacturer.
Don't ask me what's happened to 0G's hoverboard. I don't know. It's still there. It's still in those windows. But this will be our first item for sale, should we say, from 0G.
Yep.
They have concept of concepts.
Lots of fun. All right. I think that brings us to the end. Again, reminder that is a work in progress concept of the Jetpack that is coming to a store soon near you.
Not only to a store, I think people will be using these by the end of the year.
It's on the map to be shortly after the sale. Yeah, to be available shortly after the sale. So we're not giving a date on the sale just yet, but it's getting close enough to where, I mean, I could probably say 3 weeks ish, somewhere around there. Maybe more. We got a lot to get put together by then.
Nice. I would have just gone for Q4, but
I'm not trying to scare anyone, but yeah, like that's 3 weeks from now. Oh, maybe 4 weeks. Yeah, Q4 would be good. Early Q4. Make you nervous, Rob?
no, I think it's funny. I think it's funny. You said it, not me.
Well, that's the goal. So that's what we're going for. All right. Well, you guys, hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Don't care what you say. I don't care what you say.